as I've been talking a lot on this tour, this happens to me sometimes. I'll say something and I want it to be funny and then people won't laugh. And then I'll say something that's really serious and people will laugh, and that's okay. I'm just happy that you're here and that we're sharing these moments together. And this is a song that I will say something serious about. I dedicate this song to anybody out there who lost somebody in the last year or two. I know a lot of us did. I dedicate this song myself to my father who passed away this year, Mr. Jack Craigie, a wonderful man who helped me write this next song. This is a song, he was not a songwriter, but he was a man of knowledge, and I wrote this song about someone he knew, a friend of his named Michael Collins, who was an astronaut my father knew. My father was friends with a lot of those astronauts during that time. He knew Buzz, Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, and Michael, all three guys on the Apollo 11 1969 moon mission. Two of which I met. I met Neil and Buzz. I never got to meet Michael. Michael also passed away this year, so I dedicate this song to him. And when I was a kid, my dad would tell me the story of that mission, of Buzz, Neil, Michael flying to the moon, getting to the moon's orbit, and Buzz and Neil were like, yo, listen, Mike, we got some errands we gotta run down below, so we're just gonna hop down there. You cool staying behind and picking us up? Michael's like, yeah, sure. They're like, sweet. And then they became extremely famous, and no one really knows Michael. As a little boy, I would say to my dad, Dad, did you ever ask him if he was pissed? My dad would say, he's fine. I'd say, could you ask him again? I believe he's pissed. But regardless, this was a song that my dad helped me write. And people ask me ever since that happened, they say, what was your dad's favorite song of yours? And that's not the relationship that my dad had with my music. My dad was 50 years older than me, so big age gap and big cultural gap. When he was a kid, you guys know the song, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those creepers? That shit was like hard rock when I was a kid. So whatever I'm doing ain't comparing to that. But he liked my music. He liked coming to the shows in Los Angeles where he lived. And he liked the songs in general. He was a funny guy, so he liked when people laughed. But he really liked it when people didn't laugh, when I would bomb. He loved it. Because he's a dad, and you know, dads bomb. That's part of being a dad. And he'd come to LA, I'd do a bit, no one would laugh, and he'd be like, see, John, it's not that easy. I'd say, I know that. He'd say, look, do you want one of my jokes? You can have one. I'd say, no. I'm okay. No, John, take one. Listen, next time you bomb, you tell the audience you ordered the fish just for the halibut. That, I don't know. No, take it. It never doesn't kill. It's gold. When I learned a lot about humor from my father. When I was a kid, it was almost like a survival technique, you know. As a little kid, when, you know, if anyone here got bullied, you know, humor can save you from that. Also, when I would get in trouble, I knew that if I could make my dad laugh, the punishment would be a lot less severe. And I got in trouble a lot as a kid because I went to this thing called Catholic school. I don't know if you guys have that. And I just would get in trouble there because I would just not pay attention. I had good reason though. I don't know if you know this, but in Catholic school, they are like super into this one book. Called the Bible. It's like their favorite book. And they read it, get this, more than once, which I found weird. Like, when else does that happen? Never. You're not like, they're like, hey, we just finished To Kill a Mockingbird, but let's read that shit again! Nah, man, you move on. There's lots of books out there. So even by second grade, I would daydream. I wouldn't pay attention. I knew what was going on. I knew the Bible, knew the gist. I would daydream at moments like this of singing to people. This was my dream. And so Yeah, my teacher would call on me. Craigie, wake up. What are we talking about? So, I'd have to access that 2% of my brain that was listening and give her the answer. This particular day, I told her what story we were on. She didn't like it. She wrote a note home to my dad. My dad was reading it. He said, so what exactly did you say to her? So I told her it was that Thursday thing. He said, what's that? I said, well, I told her it was a Thursday, and Jesus was with his homies, you know. And he was like, do you guys want to go out for a Last Supper? And they were like, Last Supper, what's wrong? He's like, I mean regular supper, everything's chill. Don't stress. My dad said, is that all you said? I said, no, she asked for more. So I went further. Because they were downtown, walking, Main Street. And Peter was like, Jesus, we are not going to find a table for 13 at this hour. Way too crowded, this is prime time. Jesus was like, actually, Peter, we need a table for 26. Peter was like, what, why? Jesus was like, because I need us to all sit on the same side of the table. Peter was like, what, why would we do that? And Jesus was like, because if someone paints us tonight, I want us all facing the same way. Come on, Peter, it's a big night for me, don't blow it. That was my dad's favorite bit of mine. So this one is for Jack. I was born on Halloween in Roma, Italy. Just another white boy staring at the stars. And when I turned 39, me and the boys beneath the sky, we headed where we never been before. One small step for man, Jesus got named. 22 hours hanging in the air. Sometimes you take the fame, and sometimes you sit backstage. But if it weren't for me, them boys would still be there. Time to land, those two, they shook my hand. They said, we'll call you up when we need a ride. And they went down to the ground, and I floated around with all them stars still twinkling in my eye. Oh, and a small step for me, Jesus got named. 22 hours hanging in the air. Sometimes you take the fame, and sometimes you sit backstage. But if it weren't for me, the boys would still be there. Books will write about that fateful night. Oh, them two fellas dancing on the moon. Yeah, but they won't say nothing about me waiting patiently or to bring them boys safely back home.